What a day that was. I remember it like it was yesterday. I felt sadness, amazement at that little gal's determination to make it. And then, overwhelming joy, when despite being surrounded by a stadium full of screaming fans and crazy odds, that place of safety and shelter was found. We named her Evie, and at that moment the seed was planted for the Animal Rescue Foundation. And thanks to my wife Elaine, my family, our dedicated staff, a literal army of volunteers, and never-ending community support, ARF has today given new life to nearly 40,000 dogs and cats. From unknown futures at public shelters, life on the streets, neglect, even natural disasters. Sometimes it's simply being at the right place at the right time. Through those years, you most likely heard us describe ARF as people rescuing animals, animals rescuing people. That's what we're all about. We do it every day. We are excited about our next chapter, which is a huge milestone for ARF. I'm pleased to introduce you to ARF's Pets and Vets program.
This is a story about our country's veterans, returning from war zones and coming home changed, and now facing a new enemy. PTSD, anxiety, depression is often overwhelming. These men and women are among the fortunate few who've discovered the huge benefit of service dogs, their gateway to simply getting back to life. I'm David Fuller, and this is Katie. And I'm also one of those vets I just described. I'm very familiar with panic attacks, insecurity, nightmares, night terrors, difficulty sleeping, anger, rage, and just looking over my shoulder whenever I'm in public. But together, Katie helps me more than you can imagine. She's my rock.
My name is Brian. I was a Marine from 2002 to 2007.
I'm Madeline. I was a sonar tech in the Navy.
My name is Rudy. I was an armorer in the Marine Corps.
My name is John. I was in the Navy for 20 years.
My name is Brandon. I'm a 19 Delta Cav Scout.
My name is Karik. My rate in the Navy was Air Crewman Aviation Electrician Mate.
I'm Frank. I was a combat engineer stationed in Anchorage, Alaska, and deployed to Iraq.
My name is Terrence, of Aviation Supply aboard the USS Abraham Lincoln.
I suffered severe chronic pain from my injuries sustained during service.
Night terrors.
Anxiety.
My world got really, really small to the point where I even had panic attacks even thinking about going to the mailbox.
Like me, all of these people are participants in ARF's Pets and Vets program, and we're beginning to win this battle one day at a time. I'm currently a clinical social worker at the VA in Livermore, California. And at the VA, I'm doing all I can to help place people into the Pets and Vets program. And it's kind of like a funnel. An incredible number of people with needs, but a limited number of dogs that are trained, ready, and available. The lines are long, and the needs are great. We need a lot more dogs, trained and ready to serve.
We've launched Saving Both Ends of the Leash, a campaign for pets and vets, an $18.7 million effort designed to better serve our veterans in need, all at no cost to the veteran. We are launching a business-to-business model for shelters across the nation to serve veterans and animals in their own communities. This is where it's all going to happen, the national headquarters for ARF's Pets and Vets program, an 8,000 square foot community and training center, which will serve as a private, safe area for veterans and their dogs to learn and socialize in groups. The center features simulated home training rooms, program offices, and an all-weather training field to ensure our veterans and dogs are successful in their training classes. We are really excited about the establishment of this national headquarters for Pets and Vets, the first shelter-based training and community center for our veterans. This facility now permits our national expansion with our network of shelter partners.
ARF recognized many of the dogs we were rescuing held potential for training as emotional support and psychiatric service animals. We also witnessed the deep bonds during the animal training. In one program, we could provide a trusting relationship for a homeless animal and provide companionship and restore independence for a veteran. Under the guidance of ARF's Veterans Program trainer, also a U.S. military veteran, participants find a safe space to gather and support one another in their personal and training goals. The demand for this program continues to grow, with program staff maintaining a steady queue of VA-referred veterans waiting to be paired with their specially selected shelter dogs, saving both ends of the leash. In addition to our new Pets and Vets National Headquarters, this campaign provides so much more. We will be increasing dog holding space with 30 additional dog runs totaling nearly 5,000 square feet, which will allow ARF to save the lives of 500 more dogs each year, helping meet the demands of our veterans in need. An expanded intake space will provide private access to veterinary care for our veterans' dogs and cats in a safe environment. All shelter animals will benefit from a new animal care expansion, additional field space, program facilities, and room to grow.
In the locker room, when we have a tough one ahead of us, we always depend on the strength of the team to pull one out for us. It just takes one run made or saved at a time. And for us today, it's saving one life at a time, times two. It's getting one more vet matched up with one more dog.
My dog is Chili, who I got about 2 years ago, and she has absolutely changed the quality of my life in countless ways.
It's invaluable what she has done for me.
He's changed my life and brought me back to me.
This is my best friend.